Kinda saw that coming. Yeah, they don't seem to be the type that can be staggered, so rather take defense then. Okay. Ooh. Alright, full health. Where's my souls? There's my souls. Especially that first swing, I really don't have much to do with that. It's gonna. Okay, good. Good, he does reset. I'm not used to his moveset enough to be comfortable with his Y. Go back to Old Faithful. Yeah, if neat. Okay. Yum. Also, well, that came out slower than I thought. Yeah, there used to be a certain cleric who'd shoot lightning at you up here. Not here, but like over there. Which made this area a pain in the ass because you have to fight multiple of them. Now it's like a lot easier, but also a lot more. I don't know what. I know one thing that can turn these guys hostile, but I don't know if anything else does. Oh. Can't say I clearly remember either. Wait, was it doing Siren's quest line? Or no? Did you have to kill her? This is her weapon, so it has to be one of the two. This chest was so hard to get back in the day. So yeah, up there where that dragon guy was looking at me at, there used to be a cleric there that shoot lightning at you, and there used to be a stone statue guy here who was scripted to go and smash the chest as soon as he got up here. So you had to deal with assault from both ends just to get some Twinkling Titanite. Was it Twinkling Titanite back then? I don't know. When I started shooting lightning at you as soon as you came up that set of stairs too, so that was just Wait, Drakekeeper's Great Shield? Oh, this one. Yeah, it's a cool looking Great Shield, honestly. Bulb's a bit too large for me, and that's the only blemish you can find, and it's not like the rose on the other shield. Steelbreaker. No, I can still use this. Oh. Let me guess, you reloaded a second time, which despawned the items. I remember it being like that in the first game. Oh. Oh, you killed her right there and then, didn't you? I can't think of any other way your build will be a waste unless you did something irrevocable that halted your build. Is there a bonfire ahead? I feel like there should be a bonfire ahead, but maybe there isn't. Okay, they all tried to run past the door. Oh. Oh. And now she's gone. Oh. Tend to make those kinds of mistakes once. They sting that bad, it stays with you. Two swings or one? Wait a minute. I'm so glad neither of those connected. This isn't a mimic. This was a mimic in the original. This used to be a mimic. All those bloodstains had me convinced. Visions of chests. I know they're an A instead of an attack, but still. Put the message right there. Oh boy. Okay. Guardy does that. Gosh, I see the telegraph for it, and I just need to react to it. Good God, the stun lock on that hit is long. That was what, 5 seconds? Way longer than normal. Well, if I'm gonna be smashing some stone up, try out Santier's Sphere. I should also try out the especially durable shield. Hey there, Schmoof. F in chat for Anthony. He forgot how to get a weapon, and now he can't get it anymore, because he missed his one chance. He spent 16 hours building for it. Let's get some stamina back. And done. I'd love to, like... Did he just cut through my block a bit? Okay, let's get some distance going. And dead. Okay. Not just any weapon, it's a golden tracer, which you can only get by... Anthony just described how you have to be notorious, you have to go through a hard area, fight a hard boss, and then you have to reload the area so Siren spawns, then you have to kill her. The thing is, he forgot about that and went off to do his own thing and ended up dying, which reloaded the area, which means Siren despawned. And, yeah, big F. Damn, this guy knows how to use a shield. Oh, that's fantastic. I know speedruns in Dark Souls really hinge on getting Black Knight Halberd. Seriously, these knights, I don't know, maybe I just overpower them a bit with, like, my high stat build, but I don't remember them being this tough. And because of that, I don't really remember how to properly deal with them, because you just, you know, kill them before they became a problem. Maybe I ranged them. Oh my word. The stuns from this guy are so damn long. Yeah, longsword seems like a good response. It's fast enough that I'm confident I can dodge out after a hit. And... by the way, help me. 4 human. What? Oh, I mean 4 humanities. I still don't know what makes them hostile. I know they can be. I've seen videos of people having to fight them, but like, I also... Oh, hi. Say hello to Mr. Zwei. Yeah, it really feels like there should be a lever in these recesses, but there isn't. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, that did a lot of damage. I also did a lot of damage. And they don't know when to back off. I found a cheese strat. Yeah, I kind of have to agree on that, don't you dare. I think that pisses them off. I think it does. Come back here later. That is something. Yeah, so I don't quite think I should take that. Because I remember that being a bit of a bad idea. Ah, this is where the chest I remembered it was. Alright. Actually. Yeah, kill. Now, is this what I remember? No, it's not. Remember there being a certain shield I should have gotten by now if this were the original Dark Souls 2. My old favorite shield. No. No. Fortunately, no. Oh yeah, that's worth a life gem. Just a dash. Dark ahead. Dip. Remember there being like 2 or 3 of the stone knights way up ahead, like here. I think we're on the other side of here, so you wouldn't see them at first. Again, in the original, but now there's just this long line of non-hostile dragon acolytes. I remember where to get that emote. I haven't done that yet because I got spooked out by a drake, which I've killed like 5 of now. I'm not sure if the third one hit, but... Alright. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I did not want to ask this, honestly. Felt like that should have been a fair fight. Feels like there should be chests flanking either side. There was not in the original, and there's not here either. No, No, I haven't. Just don't think I have. Encounter like 2 forlorn. Okay, Calamite. Is that... it's not in there. Oh. Oh, what did I get a crushed eye orb? Where does it point to? Are we looking in the wrong spot? There it is. Manifestation of ash and mist received from the ancient dragon. The magic of the ancient dragon allows one to delve into the memories of the withered. Well, I know one thing that makes them hostile to me is, I mean, obviously attacking them. Another thing is if I attack their ancient dragon. Not sure if I ever killed the ancient dragon. Also not sure if it's worth it. Let's see, we have second, and then we have third dragon which weighs a little bit more but has stronger benefits. Oh, and lower durability. Like 5 less durability. Like, the third dragon ring is notoriously fragile. Actually, when I think about it... Wait, the Ring of Restoration, which is also known to be fragile, is like 4 times more durable. Alright. Yeah, it's very fragile. That's where you get the 5th. The wiki, I looked up the wiki because his armor set was one that I knew I used to use. Or at least find cool. Not sure if I ever used it a lot. Not specifically like the body or the headpiece, it was more like the gauntlets and the leggings I thought were pretty cool about Vendrick's set. But like you mentioned, there's 5 giant souls, and I'm just like, wait a minute, there's 4. Where's the 5th? You have to NG plus or something? Like, nah, you just answered my question. Okay, so this is probably the last thing we're going to do here. Before potentially all hell breaks loose. So... No? Alright, hell. Hell has not broken loose. think I know where I have to bring this petrified egg. Eggs are vessels that harbor life itself and symbolize the deepest secrets of existence, but what does a petrified egg harbor? Good question. And I'm tired, so I can't think that deep right now. My bed stuff need fluffing, so while I've been getting the hours, I have not been getting the quality. Rested, but not well rested. That's for sure. There's probably more of... Actually, there's definitely more around here. Oh boy. Yep. Alright. Okay. Oh, okay. If just one of those guys hits me, the third dragon ring is gone, so... Let's not. Let's not. So this thing increases what? HP, stamina, max load. Ooh, bracing knuckle ring can actually be good. Yeah, I find I just aim a bit better with this Y-hander if I'm not locked on. Or just you ahead. Yeah, I'll agree to that. I thought there might be a drop-off point given there's an open ledge there, but no, this is Dark Souls. Sometimes there are open ledges just because they want to kill you. Berry of treasure. Oh, if I recall this correctly... Gosh, how do I even... Thought maybe I'd have to jump off halfway through the zip line, and I completely forgot how I'm supposed to, you know, do that. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Well, where would you find the C button? Is the Nintendo 64 had C buttons, but like, where the heck are the C buttons on my DualShock? And there's a D pad, but is there a D button? I don't know. You tell me. Actually, don't tell me. I need to find these things out on my own, don't I? Because if there's a D pad, there has to be a D house. Alright, now is this a one-way trip? Yeah, this might be the only area where they're really designed it around the Age Feather. We'll go to the D Prairie, find the D buttons grazing the land. Okay, so I was sprinting across here before just because... I don't know if it'll ever happen. But it's the fact that if you spend a long time on this bridge, a wyvern comes and just wrecks the bridge. Like, you have to stay there for like 5 minutes or something, I think. It's a long time, I don't want to chance it. Wait. What? Okay. And... you know, we're going to be using this a lot, so I think I'll pop it in... I'll replace the Dragon Charms. Keep my cycling back to Estus Flask the same amount. I feel like I could jump that, but also that I can't, so I'm not gonna. Why are all these people dead here? What? Were they invaded? What did they fight? Invaded. They had to have been invaded. There's no enemies here. Yeah, because my soul memory is 2 million in NG plus 0. I am not getting anybody. As you can tell, we are online, and being hollow does not restrict invasions. So, I really, I just grinded so much in the beginning. I'll let you blow up. Yeah, as long as you end up killing yourself, I'm fine with letting you blow up. I saw the downtick on durability, but I think that's just from normal use and not because that's corrosive fluid. Because that sure does look like corrosive fluid. I want to get that. I'll probably have to use a zip. Oh. Oh, I think I recognize that plateau. Which means I know where that zip line is, or at least I think I do. I also tried rolling out from here, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to, and I didn't want to try earlier. Definitely don't want to try. Alright, slowly. More importantly, quietly. What? Interesting backstab attempts. Yeah, so that thwarts one ambush. One potential ambush. Which one was forwards again? It goes this way. Oh no, it's backwards. This way is forwards. Nope. Look, if you want to blow up, do it on your own time. Oh yeah, I did take their advice in the sniper spot. If they're gonna collapse their knees, I don't care. I'm gonna stand here and let them die. I don't care if it gives me nose holes. It's minimized risk. And smacked. Okay, now I think there was one lizard up here. I didn't quite get... Yeah, it's this guy. Is there a second lizard, though? I think there was almost a second lizard. I also have a old boss when you go back and fight, because I did not feel at all prepared. Like, I felt to have really low DPS back at the beginning. Really low. Now, I still feel a bit low, but at least it's not. It's like less than. Like, I feel like I should be high damage right now, but I'm just kind of like moderate to moderate high. I don't get what either of us are doing there. Like, I did a roll into instead of away, and then I whiffed the rolling attack, and he cast a something. It seemed like it was supposed to be a heal spell. And I just, what? Yeah, this heavy attack is really good against lizards. I have to aim it clearly, but I don't worry at all about verticality, which is like the biggest weakness I think for the longsword when it comes to hunting those things. Now here, there is a one-way path, and this is soon to be... Oh! Ooh! Oh, that's where they ran out from. I was wondering where the hell those guys came from when I fought here earlier. They don't hear a crystal lizard anymore. Just want to be sure there aren't any, like, say, two-way paths I'm missing. It's like to, of course, cross those first. I can go back to the one-way path. Okay, we're back here. Which means we go through there, and then we take the zip line back here, and that's where we can drop off to the specific spot. I mistook the corpse of that thing as a live one. Oh wait, I passed where the item was. Alright. Do I take the item or do I take out the hostile here? Pick up the hostile. And pick that up. And pick that up. Message. At. Huh? Hello, pool. What? What did they think they'd accomplish? I mean, it's kind of neat seeing these sometimes. You just get to see some very, very bad players who you'd otherwise never get to see. Ever. Yeah, some are stupid plays, some are like they actually have some fights and they're tough and they lost. Then there's the ones who are just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run off this ledge. Why am I going to do that? I don't know, but I've done it. No going back now. Alright, I'm gonna try the A button. Let's see if that works. A button doesn't do it. Yeah, I realized just now that I've been saying the A button from the DualShock 4 as an X button, or cross as they call it, because there's also an X button on standardly labeled controllers. I don't know, I've been through Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony's consoles, and therefore their controllers. I don't really pay much attention to what they're labeled anymore. They're just not positional. Alright, now we're trying B. That works. Yeah, that's what I mean. Try up as in look up. Okay, there's a timing to this, because you do have some forward momentum when you drop from that. I missed it, and I don't know if I should just aged feather back or if I can walk back a bit safely. Yeah, it's worth aged feathering. Only have to kill one guy. The other kills himself. Actually, if we're doing something like fast like this, I think I'll just use the longsword. Or I could take this opportunity to gain some more experience with the Zwei hand during engaging distance. As I said, I used the longsword all throughout 1, all throughout 2, all throughout 3, all throughout Demon Souls. I am a longsword main. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I'll grab the other stuff. Okay. And... okay, almost overshot. Alright. Feels good to get that. To actually, like, not die getting that. That's so easy to miss the platform. Even if you manage to hit the platform, you then have to do a forward roll, because that's what you do when you land. missing anything here? If I'm not, then I'm just gonna not ever come back. I gotta look up where the heck I get my favorite shield, though. Hey, this may amuse you. By the time I fought the first boss, I'd already gotten, I think, like 100,000 souls. I know I had 20,000 in my pocket at the time I fought the first boss. That's like an area where you're fighting like stuff that drops less than 100 souls. Oh, why ground so hard? Anywho, I'm gonna take care of gear upgrades first. So those give me more palpable stat increases than level ups at this point, for the most part. Hello. Alright, that's maxed out. Fantastic. There is Creighton's chainmail. Yeah, I should use it. I'm one short though of making it up to +9, and then I can do the +10. Oh, this one takes twinkling. Oh, that one's done. Okay, that's cool. I'm never really going to use this as a shield, or if I do, it's going to be extenuating circumstances, because if I want to actually block something, I'll use like Royal Kite Shield, or what I just upgraded, the Red Rust Shield. Royal Kite's definitely better than Red Rust, though. I think as a shield, Red Rust just has the stability, poison, and bleed resist going for it, because it absolutely sucks in Elemental. I can upgrade this. +3, but getting it to a +6, I don't know. Also the cyan set. If I get the leggings, I may try it out. So again, I'm not overly fond of, say, torso piece. Wait, it's +3, right? I thought it was already on large shirts. Alright, now I got 2 +6s. Oh, they're same haste damage. Just this one has... Interesting. It's bleed versus 10% more counter damage. I wonder how they compare in scaling. They're both A's. Oh, it's better scaling. This gives me like 22 more damage. Okay, so it's bleed versus a bit more damage. A bit more counter damage too, so probably like noticeably more damage. Alright, so I think I bought all your chunks. I did buy all your chunks. That is unfortunate. I have 4 slabs. I don't need to buy a slab. I would like to buy a slab, but also like to spend my souls on something that can be more immediately useful. Also, I gotta check what the cyan set's gonna kind of look like. If anything's gonna replace my current gear, either be the king set or the cyan set, I think. If I could ignore color, I'd have a lot more options to use, but I can't ignore color because I'm not a phantom, in which everything gets overwritten with a gold hue, white hue, whatever hue you are. It's a phantom. Yeah, like cyan with the Creighton set, this actually works. Again, if you... even the color kind of is... I can ignore the color. So everything's going to replace my current stuff, but like I don't have the leggings. Wow, it's actually better than a base cyan gauntlets. Alright, I probably put away the shields. Oh, this is what it is at 100%. So it's blocks a fifth of elemental damage, and it blocks like 3/4 of statuses. At least the major statuses. Place 5 already blocks all physical. It actually deals surprisingly good damage for a shield. Actually, I've never really used a shield offensively. I just know that a shield having 264 damage is kind of comparable to an actual primary weapon in and of itself. Still low, but that's not like unusably low. Alright, stability. Stability is 63, which is not bad. I think 70 is where, and 65. Oh yeah, so not quite as good as, say, a Great Shield. But I wonder how that compares to other medium shields. It's probably pretty good for a medium shield. You need time to look up what's up with my favorite shield. I guess it'd be under weapons. I assume it would, because shields are categorized under weapons here in the game. They aren't. They are their own category. Here's what it has to say about Red Rush Shield. Huh. The notes here on the wiki say it has unusually high damage for a shield. Which is what I just noted. King Shield look like? Oh, that one. Okay. Which one was it? Oh, I could have gotten this way earlier in the game if I had the balls for it. Yeah, alright. Even has practical side to it. Okay, so we have to... Why is the mouse still there? We have to head here. Okay, you have the biggest disparity in stats from like early game to end game and NG+0. And it gets pretty more... starts to smooth out and get more uniform as you go on to further NG+s. So I'm real curious to find out just how much damage I'm going to inflict here. Oh, I see. The Haid Knights are awake and hostile. No, you just buffer half the time. What, afraid of a little fire? Come at me. Avast you, matey. Yeah, it's a bit of a narrow point for me. A lot of enemies nearby. Okay. I don't think I'll have much trouble then. Defensively may have been trouble though. Alright. Huh. Are they? I'm gonna take them as blind. It's a far hearing distance if they are. Wait, why do I still have the shield on? I'm not blocking. Oh wait, I don't need to fight this guy. As long as I don't get as close as I did. Wait, I never leveled up, and now I have 94k souls on the line. Alright. Yeah, I get that. Like, both their eyes? I know, I see the one sticking out one of their eyes, but like... I was about to run without looking ahead. Bad idea on this catwalk way, path, thing, whatever. I just stuck underneath the slash with my heavy attack. Blade roll for the win. Oh. Oh, right. They both aggro when that guy dies. Oh, really? Wish I had Slithering Dragon Crest then. Not sure, quite sure how to... I know I can two-shot them, and I just remember that. They aren't quite as scary as they had fought them for before. Again, heavy attack to dodge. I love that pixel perfect hitboxes there because it allows for some great... At this point it's unintentional, but some great hair thin dodges. Razor thin. Gesture. Ah. Yeah, I think that they see me. I feel like you just said that to cover yourself. Also, I noticed I'm at 9 life gems. I'm not quite sure. I have like 30 or something. Actually, now I think about it, I have been popping them off quite often. 30 is not enough. Yeah, so there's a Drake Wyvern, whatever the hell they are, right there. I did not want to tango with that early on in the game. Alright, looks like 2 heavy attacks. Worked out fine. I think I just missed my window. Did I? Well, fire is going to be the biggest threat in the immediate future. After that... I don't know. Really wish I had the move quietly ring, though. Oh. Oh yeah, I fought this attack before. Oh my word, he has so much less HP. That's early game for you. That's early game for you. This is my favorite shield. Blocks a decent chunk of everything. And this also increases item discovery too, so if I combine this with Gold Serpent Ring, I should be getting some good drops. Or at least relatively good drops. RNG is a bitch. I have 100k souls at risk right now. I will pop that. I will put that on. I guess I'll put on that. Yeah, but on that, we're about to fight a boss. They wouldn't have an item drop. It was not going to be used. Pop a heal to top off. And before I head in, magic barrier. Yeah, let's go for it with this. Hey there, Ornstein. Return to your realm! Banished to Dark Souls 1. Why do they all say silence? Alright, I got a soul and then a ring. Rust weapon counterattacks, not just all counterattacks. I wonder what it takes to upgrade my favorite shield, because I do not remember. Yes, this would be mechanically my chosen covenant. Like, ignoring the lore side of them being followers of the church and the faith, because fuck Gwyn, but ignoring that, these are the guys I'd follow. Cleric's Primer and Tower Shield. Oh! Oh, this is what the Cyan Knights use. I think they need like 40 strength to one-hand these. All of, no, it's 30. 30, 37. Oh boy. Okay, good.
Transient being. You have obtained proof you are worthy of joining our order. You may call yourself one of us, and are free to plant your roots in this garden of the gods. Be proud. I, Targray, do proclaim from this day you are a Knight of the Blue. Rejoice and bask in your new honor.
Not yet.
Do my ears deceive me?
Fortunately not.
Who would refuse such magnificence? Gods have mercy on this half-wit. He knows not what he speaks. You are a wandering transient. Do you rescind your ways and seek honor as an apostle of blue? Oh, God. You are
I wanna... Okay, I'll just go back to Sunlight Bros. I want to get your emote.
You are no longer a mere vagabond. You are now a guardian, a Knight of the Blue. Proud Knight, take this. Wear this ring and shine light upon stone. Then you will hear the voices of the Blue Apostles. Listen for their cries of help and repel the malicious invaders. This is the proud work of the Knights of the Blue, the way they elevate themselves to a higher plane. I'll provide what you need. You may visit me at any time.
Okay, so to join them, you have to have one of these in your inventory. If you don't have a token of fidelity, you can't join.
Proud Knight, you may come to me, Targray, for help.
There we are, dual bow.
We Knights of the Blue must rely upon one another to achieve our greater goal. Present your token of fidelity to test your strength against other knights.
I mean, if you have a habit of playing as a White Phantom, you really shouldn't have an... You should already have a token of fidelity, or even several by the time you talk to him for the first time. Although, if you learn what their other use is, you might run out.
Proud Knight, aim high in all things. We Knights must protect the Apostles of Blue. Never forget this fact, and by your honor, never eschew your training. There are others in this forsaken place who have only a lust for blood. they conspire to ambush blue apostles on the road. Knight of the Blue, protect our apostles from these bloodthirsty brigands. Take pride in your duty as a Blue Knight. Work hard and pursue a higher plane. Do your work, and I will lend you strength.
Well, actually, did I exhaust all this dialogue?
Knights of the Blue must represent to test your strength. Proud knight, we knights must protect. Never forget this fact. And there are others in this. They can knight take work.
Yeah, I've exhausted it. All right, so here, there, you need a token of fidelity to join, and here, yeah, it has its own PvP arena as well. I didn't use that though. I used it for the primary effect of being summoned to help out other players, Pal invaders. Yeah, you can. There's two covenants, at least two covenants. I remember two covenants. There may be a third, but there's definitely at least two covenants that have their own arenas. Oh no, I don't think I can walk back because that turnstile is still there. Oh, that's right. I also need to buy all of her miracles so then I can go kill her. Because that bitch needs to die. Like Fendrick. I suppose it'll be spell quartz if I'm going to fight her. You mean Hades the new game, or like Hades the place? Crushed eye stirs.
You've had quite a journey, I can see. You must have a glorious number of... What a wonderful feat.
I only asked you to move the path just once, because I do need to buy out everything you have. Increase faith. Is that worth 28k? I don't think I'd really use it.
To cast miracles, miracles began. We preserve their will with law. Pray to their greatness. You must. May the power of them offer your soul.
She means offer my souls to her. Oh, that. Yeah, actually. I was just remarking on that. I think it's been so far apart when I played normally that I didn't quite remember it, but going through Dragon Aerie and then through Hades Tower of Flame, the armor is awfully similar on those stone knights. Although the Hade Knights may be a completely different order. Not sure where they came from. Either way, though, I have Crushed Eye Orb. I don't know if this kills her for good or not, but I still do need to kill her. Yeah, she uses Wrath of the Gods, so I have to keep her some distance. Then she pops a heal, because of course she does. There we go. You use the same weapons. The hammer especially. The hammer especially is the same. Yeah, remember how she said this thing moves by miracles? It fucking doesn't. It's a goddamn lever that she stole. And then she scams you out of 2k souls to goddamn move it. He is well worth killing. You could probably kill her right off the gate in future playthroughs too. Saints. Holding. Anywho, I didn't get hit by Wrath of the Gods, which is great. Pop that in there, then I guess that... Actually, no, I'm going to be swapping out a third Dragon Ring most often because of how fragile it is. That is a +6. 2 +6s and a +10. Let's say before that... Ah, regular shards. Okay, this may be worth upgrading fully using the chunks on it.
You've been well. Visit me.
That too. It really is a tough call for me, because I do want to upgrade my armor if I can, but also the shield is like... you see these stats there, the absorption values? They're all pretty high. Alright, now time to dispel. Yeah, I guess I'll drop the Flamberge, because I already have a great sword I'd use. Drop a lightning bow, because I'm not going to use that. I can't really see the requirements for it, so I don't know if I should stash it or not. You know, the Big Shield I also thought increased item discovery. At least I remember that. It doesn't say so. Yeah, I'll keep the Droid Keeper. I can't use it, but I may use it in the future, and I'll keep it with me in lieu of that. I need duplicate rings. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I can actually recreate my entire fashion from when I used to play.
You need armor? Go ahead. See what I'm offering.
Yeah, it is. There's a couple of shields that increase stamina regen, and I do not like the rose shield. I mean, the silver shield underneath I think looks great, but it has this giant pink rose on it. That's awful. Grass crest shield. Or grass crested. might get these for fashion, but like, I have 100k souls, I should be leveling up. Honestly, I'm kind of getting to the point where I have souls to spare for fashion and stuff. Yeah, they did. They did. I can't deny that. And looking at it in 2D, I think it looks fine. I don't have it on me. I put that away. Anyway. The Silver Dragon Crest Shield also increases stamina recovery, which is why I've had it on for so long. As Santier Spear and the Zweihander consume a lot of stamina per swing. Yeah, that kind of looks alright. Because, like, if you can imagine, like, a kite shield with a rose painted on it, that looks nice. Except, it's not actually painted on there. There's, like, it has, like, a bump map to it. So it's like the rose is sticking out a bit, has a bit of height as well, and that just makes it look awful to me. If it were, like, a complete another painting instead of, like, a sculpture on top of it, that'd be fine. Because again, if you ignore the rose part of it and look at the silver shield underneath, that is actually a fantastic looking shield. This item discovery shield is also a fan shield. You do you. Now then, there's one, just I guess in honor of what I used to wear for like 2 years. Again, this isn't Dark Souls 3. Don't have that. Almost are. And then... Oh, I didn't bring out a second long sword. Oh well. This was it. No, except for crossbow bolts on. Yeah, I had a mundane crossbow. You can infuse a crossbow with mundane, which gives your crossbow scaling, which makes the crossbow really good. But yeah. This was my style for 2 years. One thing I ended up changing out though is Royal Swordsman gloves. The one thing that I like the most out of all of these parts, and it just doesn't scale too well into very, very late, like NG plus 3 or 4 of these gauntlets get pretty far behind on defense. Ended up swapping them out for, I think, Drake Keeper or something. There were some black stone gauntlets. Gauntlets are like the least conspicuous part to swap out. Oh, that thing, the silly face. Yeah, it is really silly. And you also use the Elan set, but very rarely in the grand scheme of things. So again, it's a nice set. It's like a combination of Western and Eastern armors. Just I wanted to pursue my own fashion instead of a full set. Same as I'm doing now. Oh, you memorized where it was so you'd never get to see it. Yeah, that must have scarred you. Oh yeah, you can see the icon here. +8. I get one more chunk and I can make this a +10. This is also maxed out. As you can see, it's pretty good. Except for the elements. This one is... Oh, it's got good lightning. I also want to try out upgrading this thing, but I don't think it'd be worth it.
Bearer of the until
I almost thought I had 30 strength, but no, I have 24 strength. It's 30 adaptability. I see two 30s next to each other, and one of them's dex, so I assumed the other one was strength. Not so. Anywho, at this point, I'd like to increase a bit, just so I can roll farther. So if I can get to like 30% or something with the Zwei equipped, that'd be nice. But I never kill an NPC. Right, now I can actually advance in the game to the one kinda non-linear section. Kinda non-linear. Is it kinda non-linear? Or is it truly non-linear? I don't know, there's various spots you have to go to across the map. Like when you get the Lord Vessel in 1 where you have to go to all you don't have to go to wait, do you have to go to new locations? The King's Ring gives you new locations. This has you going back to old locations, but to new sub-zones. Or advance the plot. Wait, do you have to do this to advance the plot? Do I? I think I can go straight to the end, actually, once you have the King's Ring. Wait, can I? Oh, I think I can go straight to the end area. I don't think I can go straight to the end boss. So I know, like, the final boss room actually houses 2 boss fights. And the first one you fight as soon as you enter there. The second one requires some other flags to be set, so you could kill the first and then have an empty room. Then you come back to it later to fight the second fight there. So I think I can go and fight the first boss now. I think. But do I meet the conditions for the second? I don't remember. Don't remember. Oh, I could grind for cyanide stuff. It's like a half hour left, so I could clear one of these other areas. But I want to get some cyanide leggings. Which means we're going to swap out Third Dragon Ring for... Am I going to swap out Third Dragon Ring? I don't think I'll swap that out quite yet. I think I'll swap out that one for... I feel like I can get the +1 somewhere. Because there are NPCs have been selling +1s of these rings. I thought I'd only be able to get those in NG +1. Badger rolled a 1 if... Oh, the guy I didn't buy anything from. If I spend 10k at his shop, I can get the ring. Okay, that'd help a lot. There's also, I think, the rusted coins, but I don't feel... Depends how many cyanides there are. Because it's a limited time buff for increased item discovery. I just noticed I have 16k souls. I'm not sure if it's enough to buy. I mean, I can get it into a stock because I have the 10k, but like, do I have... Is 6k gonna be enough? Oh yeah, I should also mark if they're dragging on. Wait, are they? No, they're not. They are, but they're not gone just yet. So I know I've gone through this area a lot, because the first night's already permanently despawned. Come on. There we go. I think there should be like a little more. Maybe one more up here. Just gotta be sure I don't get ambushed while talking to the guy. Okay, I assume 20k is enough. I'll go straight to a bonfire after this, but still, good idea. Good practice, just equip HP regen while I'm talking.
What is that? A petrified egg? From the shrine? Fantastic. Might you give it to me? I'm fascinated by it. I'm begging you. Very kind of you. This thing is amazing. Could it be a dragon egg? I feel invigorated just by holding it. What, you again?
Alright.
I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. A roundabout, look, I don't care what things worth. What matter? Do I enjoy what I do? I suppose I must. I've been
Making sense. Alright, right. I think this increases the max number of uses you get out of a spell. Something like that. Like permanently buff a spell. Some way. Probably not damage though, otherwise you hear about people stacking damage buffs onto a spell. It's probably uses or something like that. 10k at a shop. Can get spells. Because I'd eventually like to be all right. Okay, just got a freaking Reggie Yor. That's worth a lot. Is one repair powder. Blossoms. I mean, those are good to have, but I don't remember to use those for sure. I would seek out that like amounts to 2,500 though. Because the repair powder, but everything else seems to add up to over. So I can spend 3,000. fall control also reduces damage taken from falls, but I think it was in 3, or maybe it was under cinders. It also muffles your footsteps.
I think we have similar taste. Really? I do. Here, you should like these.
Oh, fantastic.
There's good iron in these parts. An old king even used it to build a castle. But the thing was too heavy, and it slowly sank into the ground. Fire spouted from the earth, and the place turned into this. At least, that's what I've been told. Not a bad story, eh?
At least it was slowly. I have a hard time believing it suddenly sank.
Anything for you today?
And also, how would they build it if it was sinking, like, right there and then?
Very well. No pressure.
Anywho, that covers that. Yeah, my health is full, too. Good idea to equip that. Equip the regen ring. Alright, now to go find some Cyan Knights and make the most out of their limited respawns. That way. Are there rusted coins in this game? Yes, there are. I feel like they wouldn't be that rare of a drop if I already have most of the set, so I'm debating whether I should use them or not. I also didn't fully go through... No, I think I do have to go through the old memories. Complete the game, and hello there, Summon Sign. Haven't seen one of your ilk in ages. Yeah, I'm at the point where people are mostly in, like, heavy sets. The heavy sets. Like, you'll find people that are either naked, because they're going all evasion, or they're, like, fully decked out. Let's stick with what I have. Hi. I thought you'd attack. I have to parry before he even starts his attack. It's just how slow it is. Earliest I have a 3-hit combo. Might rely on counter damage, to be honest. Because if I had basically like, oh yeah, I could 2-hit this with a longsword, it's actually 3-hit, because counter damage gives me like 10% bonus damage on like one of those 2 hits.
Welcome, our guests are treated. Tell me, the king commandeered their power with the golems to celebrate victory, and to the queen brought peace, the peace of the dark. Is this? Where am I? Who are you? My lord made magnificent fight. He vanquished our king, King Fang. The king had a dear long ago. She, the king with the
Okay, this guy... Oh yeah, these are, for the most part, these are, I think, a low durability, decent stat items. The crystal stuff from Dark Souls 1, I think. I'll take that.
Gonzos, be safe.
I think there's some cyanides outside, but there should also be regular royal soldiers. Yep. This is Schmiff, if you're still there. This is also one of the spots where you could farm souls infinitely, because when you get here and these doors aren't open, these royal soldiers spawn ad infinitum out the sides. It does mean you can't progress in the story, but it is a place where you can have infinite spawns. Let me get them away from the ledge before I start smacking them silly. Alright, discovery armor. Okay. Oh, Jester set might. Jester set might. Definitely getting counter damage on this. I don't have any insurance souls. Like, I haven't used the boss souls yet, because I just... a lot of it's stuff I either can't use or couldn't afford at the time. So I don't quite think I'd mind consuming one, but they're... Have to go, then I have to NG plus to get more. Alright, so there's 3.
Well,
Where have I been? I've been LA. Am discovery, fails crits, number of souls acquired, reduce falling damage. We can help recoup the cost, honestly. Leave it be. Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's go back to Rogue. Alright, so now I do look a bit silly, but increased item discovery. Should look up what else increases item discovery. Let's see, item discovery. Traveling merchant hat, prisoner's hood, jester's cap, prisoner's tatters, torso piece. Symbol of avarice we don't have, and watch dragon parma. Yep, there's that. Alright, so what did it say? Traveling merchant's hat and prisoner's hood. I probably have prisoner's hood. Yeah, I do. Traveling merchant's hat. I might have bought that. Oh, alright. I wonder if there's a place to actually look up item discovery. Or if it's just a hidden stat. Seems like it'd be just a hidden stat. Do you want to compare these head pieces? No, it doesn't list exactly how much. Honestly, using a Zwei without the armor is a bit of a risky proposition. I'll try it, because I have been preemptively swinging and killing things. But, eh. What kind of suggestions? Well, he opened the door. I'll say this, I'm listening to suggestions, but I may not implement them depending on what they are. Oh wow, one backstab. Alright, hit this one. There it is. Still kill the others though for the souls. Damn, it's a lot of damage. Oh, that's what you meant by show suggestions. I was thinking you're recommending something I should do to improve the stream. Unless you are. And just, I forgot to switch to Sunbros, I just now realized. Wait a minute, there's a message right on top of him. This guy should... yes. You know know what? Even though it's not a great message, the very placement of it itself set me off. Husband Hotel. Alright. So I just want to point this out with the armor. It's like a very defensive armor set, and it's used by a lot of the King's Knights, but I just want to... replica of the armor of the Royal Knights Cyan. This solidly crafted gear offers high defense. Sir Cyan was widely known as the kingdom's most lethal knight, and when the Giants invaded, he volunteered to lead the advance party, but was slaughtered most dishonorably. The king commissioned replicas of Cyan, the countermeasures, and bestowed them to promising knights, but not long after they donned the armor did they go thoroughly mad. This is the armor set made in honor of a guy who charged in head first and got splatted instantly. Didn't do anything else really. He just died really fast. I feel like I should just... I'll put that into the search bar. Okay. Now it's up in a tab. I'm far less likely to forget about it. Yeah, here's the Cyan set. Just now noticing how scrawny the leggings are compared to like the torso. Torso is so beefy. Not sure if I'd replace the rogue set with it entirely, because the leggings don't... Not quite. The gauntlets are nice from the set, and the head piece is also pretty nice, but like the leggings are okay. They ain't bad, but they're okay. And hey, it's 2156. I'm gonna swap back to this. Oh, right. Doesn't this give me... This does give me poise. And also weight. I am heavy. So, without further ado, I'll go watch Husband Hotel. See you guys next time.